Hello everybody, welcome back to WWTF, the Fast Game Show. Mike C.
And I'm Fred White.
Hey, today we're reviewing WWE 2K, what is it, 19, 20?
WWE 2K18.
I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell we're reviewing. It's a wrestling jump for all you WWE
You're not
fans.
a wrestling fan.
Well, you know, old school type of wrestling, you know, Hulk Hogan's, Hillbilly Jim, you know, all that great stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, WWE.
All right, now this came out on the Xbox, PlayStation, and on Steam.
No Switch?
And it is coming out on the Switch also.
What?
But it's not out on the Switch right now.
Okay.
But before we start talking about it, as always, we like to give it a number of facts. Mike, unfortunately, you wasn't able to play it.
Oh, thank goodness. Go ahead, Fred.
So it's all up to me.
Okay, what you got, bro?
All right. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, Mike.
Wow, that is surprising. This is 2K.
2K18.
Wow.
The reason why I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 is simply, first of all, you have to unlock too many characters, and I don't like games that already has the content in it, and that you either have to pay for the additional DLC that's already in the game, or you have to go through a massive process of unlocking characters. Now, this has a whole lot of retro characters: Macho Man Randy Savage. Who else? What's the Dragon Randy Steamboat? I know I chopped that all up. The Ultimate Warrior. Some of the Rock icons.
Okay. Do they have Andre the Giant up in this show?
I didn't see Andre the Giant on that one. I may be wrong. But they have a lot of content, and they have the NXT people in there. You know, it's just all around. You have Trish Stratus that's also in there as well.
Trish.
But the one thing that I don't like about it is that all the dark-skinned people look horrible in this game. It's like 2K don't know how to make dark-skinned wrestlers because they look so zombified, man. And another thing, now, by the time y'all watching this, it's already 2 copies that came out. Now, last Friday, they had the deluxe edition that came out. They ran you about $80. Tuesday, they brought out the normal, the one that cost about $50. That's another reason why I didn't give them a full 5, man, because that puts you on an unfair playing ground. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to play with somebody else, and you're paying an additional $40-something for DLC content that's already in the game that you either have to purchase or unlock. And I think that is very, very unfair. Graphically, it wasn't the best. 2K games with wrestling, they still have a long way to go with that. I don't think that it looked that polished to me, man. You know, with the NBA 2K18 disaster, which we called it. A lot of people don't agree.
A lot of people like it, man. Some of these reviews I see from is just amazing. But let's talk about WWE.
But it wasn't, to me, it wasn't on par. The graphics just weren't there. And it's 2017, almost 2018. These graphics should be polished. And the hair flowing. It's like everybody's in a wind tunnel because if the person is moving still, the hair is still going all over the place. And I know it's a video game system and it's supposed to be simulated and you're not supposed to just be all like picky with stuff. But as a consumer, as a video game person, and I own this game, I want what I want, Mike.
Well, I understand. That's fair.
So,
but you gave this a 4 out of 5, though, right?
I gave it a 4 out of 5, Mike.
Okay. So what are the good things you like? So like you named all the bad stuff. What's the good stuff that you like?
I like the theme music for the wrestlers that come out. It's crisp, it's clear. The entrances are good. The matches are excellent. It's just that the graphics are not just pulling me into this game, you know. And they have a lot of wrestlers in there that's no longer with the company, and I know they can't do anything about it. Like Neville quit, but Neville is in there. And I mean, it's a whole lot of wrestlers, but it's a whole lot of unlocking. I would just rather to get the game, play it, boom. You don't have to unlock as many wrestlers as you do, 2 or 3. But once you go over that, and you got to buy the game early so you can get additional DLC. I mean, to me, that's just ridiculous. It's already in the game. Why not just release it? You know, you want double the money for a $59 game that you first sold for, what, $80, and then you get the standard version later on down the line. The same thing that they did with Madden. I don't like that, man. Unfair player. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So, I guess what it's time for.
A final verdict, Fred.
Final verdict, Mike.
Fred, WWE 2K18. Bypass again.
I'm going to say buy it, even though all the stuff that I mentioned, if you are a hardcore wrestling fan, you will enjoy this game.
Okay.
It's just, my whole gripe with it is just you have to unlock or you have to purchase too many wrestlers to make it a full game, and it's just not fair for a person that doesn't have the game. It's just a lot of politics in there. I just don't like unlocking, having to be able to lock like 20 additional people when it's already in the game, and the graphics do not look next gen to me. I'm sorry. There's going to be a lot of other people disagreeing with me with that. I'm like, what are you talking about, Fred? I was like, no, it's my game. I can say whatever.
All right. So is that it, brother?
That's about it.
All right. So like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show with an A. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook store page to find low prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Gamers Club member.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our SteamOS community and our website community where you can get some free stuff.
That's right.
So we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
Gamer Show.
See you next time. Keep watching. Thanks for tuning in.